Jeff, you always like to say that if you can't use your own podcast to talk about your own work, what the heck good is a podcast? So are you excited today for me to grill you? Nervous? Something else?
Well, Michael, I'm always a little nervous because I never know where you're going to take the questions, but it's also good practice, I guess, for those tough interviews that maybe I'll have about the book. So let's get started.
Let's do it. And we'll talk more about your interviews at the very end of the show because you've already had some interesting ones. But in seriousness, congratulations up front. I suspect you have another national bestseller on your hands.
Oh, I only hope.
Well, I'm feeling good for you. I read Dream School over the summer, had a couple peeks at some of the chapters earlier on, and it's a delightful read. So I'm excited to dig into it with you. But before I go through a lot of my questions, I think I have the obligatory one that I should let you give a lightning round answer to you, which is why this book? Why this topic?
So this in many ways is a follow-up. It's a companion book to Who Gets In and Why, You're Inside College Admissions. As I went out on the road talking about that book, I heard so often from parents about the selective admissions game. You know, we don't want to play it. We will play it, but we know our chances are not great. Or if we play it and get in, can we afford it? Do we want to afford it? And then they had questions that I think most people have. To them, the rest of American higher education is just a mass of institutions. And how do you make sense of them? And it's why I think the rankings do so well, because it signals us. It points us in a certain direction. It shines a light on certain institutions. And it's why we keep talking about the same 25 institutions all the time. I wanted a book to make sense of the rest of higher education, where the vast majority of students go. In many ways, it's a book that I would have loved to have, 35 years ago when I was going to college.